We had the 6-0 in the top of the second. 2 outs, 0-0 score, and another well-hit ball in the gap in right center, and Shepherd's got to play out on one off as that was sinking.
Hey Luke, can you pull up the live stream on, like, on your phone, and see if we got audio and all that? I think we do, but I just want to check. We're in the top of the second, right, Glenn?
Yes, ma'am. Top of the second.
Okay. We're gonna check sound, and then I think we're good.
All right.
We gotta plug in this, right?
And that's a breaking ball low. Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll swap headsets. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yep.
And so get ready, folks. That's listening in. We're gonna probably in between innings swap over. That's a high ball.
Yep. Okay, cool.
2 balls, no strikes to Grant
I
Thrasher.
did.
7-0.
Oh.
Runner on face first for the Roughnecks. 2 outs.
There we go.
0-0. 2-0 pitch. Strike called outside black at the knees to the lefty Thrasher.
Trying to get.
No, the Gator Network has not started yet, but a text message. I'll text you back in just a second.
Give me a sound check.
Low and outside.
Check. I can hear you.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ball 3.
Live score.
Still live feed right
Not
here. Still
yet.
live feed.
Okay. So, can you hear me? Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna go share the link.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Is it on?
And fly ball left side, foul territory.
And I'm working on scoreboard right now. Okay, we're gonna start.
Out, runner stranded on first. Yeah, 5 for the 3rd out. I'll send us out to commercial and see how close we are on.
Okay.
All ready?
Some more left.
Is it under the? Oh, there we go.
All right, the Gator Network's coming on. So if you got the link to
I'm posting the link right now.
run over to YouTube, and Miss Sam is
It's on our high school athletic
high
page.
school athletic page. Go out there and look for the link to the Gator Network. It's the same YouTube page that is typically
Yep.
on. Just go to YouTube and search Gator Network, G-A-T-A, and you'll find it.
Yep.
Chase Doyle's better at that.
Chase isn't here today.
And subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff I hear Chase say, and you'll get notifications in the future. So my headset's coming off, and Gator Network headset's going on. I'm gonna leave mine up for a little while and follow text messages. And Kate Jammer's coming to the plate.
Oh,
1 ball, no strikes to Jammer.
whenever I got it,
Ground ball left side to the shortstop. 2-3 hopper, fielded cleanly, and a strong throw to the knees for the out. Caden Jammer 6-3. Ken, what was the count on Jam? Oh, Ken's on.
Oh, there we go. Where are you at?
1 up, 1 down.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Lane Cole with a home run in Iowa Colony. I don't know how many pitches was thrown to Jammer. Breaking ball in for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ken, what was the count on Jammer? It was 1-0 when he grounded out. Okay. Just to help in my pitch count. Way outside in the left-hand batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cole.
Second pitch. I don't know whether the first one struck or ball.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Thank you.
Glenn, we got pitch count now on our scoreboard for
sweet.
Gata Network.
Sweet. A soft ground ball to second and close, but gets Cole by a step. Not even a step, a half a step. Let's see, what was that play? All right. First pitch called strike to Bass. I'm trying to get caught up here. 2 outs. We had the 8-hole Hunter Bass. Boy, that just misses low. That was a close pitch. What do I keep hearing in my headset? Is it? Oh, I'm hearing the crowd. Okay.
Yeah, the ambient mic.
Got it. Okay. One ball, 2 strikes. As that was a foul out of play. Hunter Bass down 1-2. 2 outs, no runners on. Thrasher from the windup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And just misses low as the Roughnecks was headed to the dugout. And we got a pitch count going. We got the count, a really cool graphic. Well, good video there. The backside of Hunter Bass in the box and breaking ball behind the head. Three balls, 2 strikes as Hunter Bass battles back. The pitch to Bass and fly ball to left side. Shortstop, third baseman convening and still no communication. Shortstop takes it. I say no communication. They may have been communicating, but they were both eyes on the ball. And in this wind, that's probably how you need to play it. Shortstop makes the catch, so it's an F6 in the books. And for the third out, Hope Blessing.
Come on, Jason, your poor sport. You leaving?
Hope Blessing's going to lead off for the Dogs in the third. We're going to the top of the third, tied up at 0.
So it took us, what, an inning and a half to get set up?
Y'all did awesome.
About an inning and a half, yeah, that's not bad.
and y'all got here, and a half inning to an inning was already played when y'all walked in the door.
Nope.
How'd the girls do?
They won 3-2.
The girls won 3-2.
Yes.
So, boy, if the boys can equal that,
I hope so.
that'll be special.
It will.
Yeah, absolutely, be a good night for the Dogs.
Be a special night. The wire was going.
Oh, across you. Yeah.
I kept getting
hitting it.
Yeah, I kept hitting it. I was like, I'm thinking I was gonna pull it off or something. All right, where are we at now? We are. Let me get Columbia up, and I show us to be 8-hole Cole Gocher. We still tied up at 0, and he's bunched the first pitch straight back to the pitcher's mound, and a soft toss to first by Jammer. 1 pitch in and out.
Caden Jammer pitching well so far tonight.
Yes, he is. Jammer's at 24 pitches, 14 strikes, 10 balls. But the most important part of all that is the outs. Was facing the minimum until that base hit by the 6-0 Kirshner. And some good defense, and that's a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Only game I've seen him pitch is when he came in against Brazosport. Finished that one out, that 11-inning game.
Yeah, Jammer's been throwing a lot of strikes, and I guess, I didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Howe, but I'm sure what he wanted out of his pitcher tonight was to compete.
Yes, sir.
Throw strikes and compete, let the team compete. And we saw Timmy Shepard, run that ball down in right center. That was an amazing play.
Whoa.
And off the heel of the pitcher and ricocheted into the glove of Hurt at shortstop and gets the out. What a play there. That's when you live in right.
That's exactly right.
and it's off the heel, kind of if it's going to go off your pitcher's body part, you know, that's kind of the hard part of the shoe right there.
Yes, sir. It's a good place to hit.
1-6-3. That kind of lets you know for now anyway, the ball is kind of bouncing the Bulldogs' way. And
Yes, sir.
You need skill and you need talent, but every now and then you need a little bit of luck too.
Absolutely. We had it on that play.
And a good knock down by Jammer on a hard ground ball up the middle on the glove side. And first innings, the third inning, Caden Jammer show.
Yeah, great defense there by the pitcher.
1-3. So Jammer fielded the first bunt and the comebacker off of the heel. And some heads-up play there by Caden Hurt to be there for that ball as it ricocheted. That's not easy to do.
No, that's not.
I mean, Hurt's going up the middle hard because that ball's gonna split second base in half, and then all of a sudden now it's coming to his almost backhand side.
Exactly.
And so Hurt's got to put the brakes on, and you know that's the type of athleticism that a shortstop possesses.
Absolutely.
You know, like, talk about the skill positions in football, the receivers, the running backs. You know, you got to grind it out up front of the line as well. But those skill positions come in very handy on a play like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, great job.
So got kind of a little bit of Homnick.
A little bit of Homnick on that,
A
yeah.
little bit of Homnick on that play.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
see that he
that's
played?
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
I got goosebumps. You know, thinking of his dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
First thing came to mind.
Yep.
And how proud he would be,
Oh, yeah.
obviously. And but what a definition of perseverance.
Definitely.
You know, he's had 2 or 3 surgeries,
Yeah. 2, I know for sure.
Tommy John surgeries, and then to get that opportunity,
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was so happy for him. I wrote him a little message to say, man, I'm just so happy for you.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
And so congratulations to Caden Homnick on his college pitching debut. Well, here we go. Back to the action here in Sweeney. And first pitch is ball 1 to Hope Blessing.
Mic down. See that mic down there? Yeah. We're going to make sure it's turned on. Make sure it's turned on. Yeah.
And a well-hit ball to center, but it's going to be right to the center fielder, maybe 1-2 steps to his left. As Hayden Coker in center. Well-hit ball by Blessing, just right to him.
That just took out all the ambient.
So 1 up, 1 down for the Dogs. Top of the order, Caden Hurt. And a big cut by Hurt. Hurt with a home run, 1 home run on the year. So you got a little bit of pop at the top of the order. Not getting cheated on that swing. And well hit ball right side, but that's going to get out of play.
Have we hit any home runs at home this year, Glenn?
Yes, Timmy Shepard.
Okay.
Timmy Shepard's hit the only one here. And his other 2 home runs have been on the road.
Okay.
He was, what, a triple shy of a
Breaking ball, call strike 3. Yeah, triple shot of the
cycle.
Yep, and that's not that a home run isn't hard, but a triple is probably the hardest hit to. I mean, you can go look at looking that was, and that's a strike call to Rook. Yeah, you go look at Baseball Reference at Major League Baseball players and look at how many hits they got, and most of them, even guys that don't hit a lot of home runs, they'll have more home runs than triples. And triples are hard to come by.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike on Rook. Sacrifice bunt first time up. And that's going to be a base hit to right. And good job by the right fielder getting to that ball and getting it in. Grant Thrasher for the Roughnecks. Anybody who thinks this ain't going to be a dog fight, boy,
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
There's a lot at stake at this game. not just the bragging rights of the Battle of Bernard, but the district records.
Yep.
So there's a lot at stake here. Peyton Pierce hit by pitch first time up. I'm not sure about the stats, but Pierce got to be close to leading the team in doubles and close to RBIs. Him and Timmy Shepard. What a game winner and a pickoff and back close, but back is
Rook.
yeah, Rook Sanford.
Get Mr. Rowlett on the mic here tonight.
Awesome. I got another headset. You got another plug. And that misses low and inside to Pierce. And I hope I left my headset turned on so people could hear us a little while and realize that we're on the GATA network. No.
Thanks for getting us started, Glenn.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's this is a team effort.
And thanks for what you've done all year, bringing all the games on the Always Think Baseball site. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I enjoy it myself. I'm a baseball fan first. And I'm totally a kids fan.
Yep.
I'm a fan of youth.
100%.
Fan of kids. And
Yes, sir.
man, the upside's huge when you're a kid. You know.
That's right.
Get through, get through, get through.
Hard ground ball to second, misplayed, and Pierce is going to be safe. As that kind of eats up, second baseman come to a slide and stop to try to field that. That was Fred Kirshner at second base for the Roughnecks, and Bulldogs getting an opportunity. And Timmy Shepard coming to the plate. Flag laying down, so at least it won't knock a fly ball down way high.
High ball.
High ball.
Maybe he can find a gap right here and score two.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one for Pierce. But if it gets through especially the center fielder's playing a little bit shallow, and as we call for it, here's a ball to left center, and
Like
center fielder's going to get underneath it as that ball had some elevation. Just got underneath that a little bit with Shepard.
Mr. Rowlett almost called it.
Hey,
Sure
tried.
did. Yeah, that was Rowlett that said that?
That was
Yeah.
Rowlett, yeah. Maybe next time he could say, man, it'd be awesome if the ball went over center field wall.
Yeah. Get it to drop in somewhere.
The last thing I want to do is bring some bad juju.
Right. That's what I find happens to me. I go to bragging on these kids, and then the next couple of pitches aren't strikes or something like that, and I feel like I jinxed them.
Tell you what, there's a good turnout here tonight.
Oh,
Cool.
these two clubs playing, I would expect no less. Brandon Stewart's going to lead off the fourth for the Dogs. And on Columbia side, let's see if I got my score sheet. Just like Brian Craig will be coming to the plate. Did y'all have school today?
We did.
And tomorrow's no
Tomorrow's
school?
right. Yep, we're off tomorrow.
Oh.
So today's our Friday.
Today's Friday. TGIF.
Yes.
Yes.
And y'all working extracurricular.
Yes. Always.
At the elementary today, we called it Thriday. Today was Thriday.
Friday.
Yeah, we were
Perfect.
excited about that.
There we
yeah.
go.
That's it.
That's a Generation X word. That's a new millennial word. Friday.
Friday.
Thriday.
So number 2 shortstop Brian Craig. So the Bulldogs not able to capitalize on a 2-out era. We still tied up at 0. We top of the 4th. And jam shot pop up to the right side, and convening on that is Greenberg, but making the catch is Blessing at deep second. We watching these Bulldog defenders mature in front of our eyes. Early in the season, we saw a few of those balls drop.
Yep.
You know, we watching these boys communicate and grow, go get the ball. Breaking ball in for a strike to the big catcher, Peyton Johnson. Now that y'all got the video, you may be able to see him. I mean, this dude is like a linebacker. And that's a breaking ball. Just misses. Maybe inside, maybe up.
A little high.
1 ball, 1 strike. We didn't hear too much chatter from the downstairs folks. So,
Uh-oh.
and there's a base hit into center field, and playing it on 2 hops is Timmy Shepard.
He's sitting fastball there after two breaking balls.
And the 3-hole gets on with 1 out. And courtesy runner coming in, number 10, Logan Bailey. So 1 out, 1 on. Tate Thrasher hit that ball in the gap in right center field last at bat, which was his first at bat. Hard ground ball to second, and gonna turn it for 1, and the double play way in time.
Nice. That was pretty.
That was. I don't want to undersell that and say Division I stuff. That might have been big boy double play right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was textbook right there.
I mean, Thrasher wasn't even in the dirt yet.
Yeah, picture perfect.
A 4-6-3 double play, and we saw some fine double plays early in the season from Bulldog middle infield. Most of the time it was Jammer and Hurt. This time with Jammer on the mound, we see Hope Blessing give a perfect feed to Caden Hurt and make the throw. That twin killing, that's a momentum killer.
I was gonna say it might be a Caden thing, but Holt's in there today.
Yeah, Holt's in. That's right. Caden over there.
It's like we got Brandon Stewart done lead off for the Bulldogs.
Yep, the oak tree.
The oak tree.
The oak tree.
It's his name.
I like that.
He's slimmed down. He's been pruned or something.
Yeah.
They say he's coming out for football next year too.
I think he might have grew in height and I mean he's far from small.
Right.
But last year he kind of looked a little bit more like Peyton Johnson out there. He kind of had that square refrigerator body, and he's a little leaner.
Mm-hmm.
But I still wouldn't want to be run over by him.
No.
Definitely
No.
not.
Speaking of leaner, Maldonado for the Astros, he slimmed up a little bit.
He sure has.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight.
A lot of weight, yes sir.
He talked about it a little bit at preseason. That he worked real hard to lose some weight. Martin Maldonado. Bottom of the 4th, tied up at 0. And first pitch, hacking, foul straight back to the screen. So look for the district standings. I had them up a while ago. Thrasher from the windup. That's a breaking ball. Gets that in. A really good pitch by Thrasher. No balls, 2 strike. That outside breaking ball is what he had working for him in the game earlier in the season. I hadn't really seen much of that pitch. Inside spins. Yeah, that was cold. I was kind of buckled up. That was a close pitch. Brandon really sold it as the inside.
Oh.
Ooh, that was
hit him.
close. Yeah.
You gotta wear that one.
You gotta wear it. That's it.
And it looks like he was prepared to get hit, so that ball must have kind of cut in a little bit. Because I think Stu thought it was going to hit him. The 2-2 pitch and ground ball right side and worm burner to the second baseman and a toss to the bill in the cap for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Caden Jammer coming to the plate for the Dogs.
See if he can help himself out here.
So the Columbia Roughnecks at 5-1 and Bay City at 4-1 and Bulldogs at 4-2. That's the district standings right now. That's the first pitch in for a strike to Jammer.
This win tonight will go a long ways if we can pull it off.
That's a fact. I've been saying I've been hating to call it a must win as that's fouled out of play 0-2 to Jammer. But since the loss to Bay City, down 0-2 every game from that point on has been pretty much a much must win. And the Dogs have done that.
Yeah.
Breaking ball just misses. Chatter.
We had some chat at the softball game tonight, Glenn.
Yeah, we did.
I bet. When the maroon and Columbia blue meet, they've probably been chattering for 3 days. Some people have been chattering about this day since the schedule came out.
Well, there's been a lot of chatter at the plant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. But there was some close pitches over on the softball field. It was a 1-run ball game.
It was 3-0 until the top of the seventh. They scored 2 in the top of the seventh.
There's another close pitch for bring the count full. Thrasher from the windup. Here's the 3-2. And Jammer fights it off.
Look at the hands down the first base line.
And the coaches are getting to show their stuff tonight.
Who's that guy right there on the screen?
Not sure. No. Did he catch it?
Somebody better call Doc.
He stopped. He saved the double.
He's going to be hurting tomorrow.
He saved the double.
Nobody's fault but his. That's experience talking.
The full count and swing and a miss, and Jammer goes down on strikes. Good battle. Good battle right there. Good baseball between Thrasher and Jammer. Both pitchers facing each other. Mano a mano right there, and Thrasher comes out on top. Lane Cole. How about Lane Cole with his home run in Iowa Colony?
That's awesome.
And let me tell you, it was a line drive.
Young sophomore.
I didn't think it had the elevation to be a home run. It was hit hard. I knew that.
Was that left, right, center?
Left.
Left, yeah.
I was watching it to hit the top of the wall.
Yes, sir.
And it made it over. It just stayed up.
So we've got a wind blowing almost straight in from left right now.
Oh, it's blowing hard too. That flag is popping. A strike called under the hands.
Have to really get a hold of one in this ball field tonight to get it out.
With that flag blowing right there, if somebody hits it out of here tonight, that's a low and outside call, strike 2, and we had close pitches went Jammer's way, and the close pitches are going Thrasher's way. This at bat, and swinging and miss on a slider. Strikes out 2. Thrasher does.
He's got the curveball going for him so far.
That's 4 Ks on the night.
Glenn, did you hear about after the Iowa Colony game about Timmy? They do like a dog of the game, and they get the big necklace with the dog bowl. And Timmy went 3 for 3, and he was a triple shy of the cycle, so he got the dog of the game. He gave it to Lane Cole because Lane hit his first home run, and he did a sack bunt that he ended up getting on base for. So Timmy got it, but he gave it to Lane Cole.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, unselfish.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that means a lot to Lane.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Speaks a lot about the culture too of the team.
You know, upperclassmen. You know Lane in a baseball sort of way looks up to Timmy.
Yep.
And to get that kind of gestures, and that builds a I got your back kind of chemistry.
Right.
You know, you want to go to battle for that guy.
Yep.
You know now, and other teammates want to go to battle, and not that they didn't already, but it even amplifies it.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Check swing, yes, he did go according to the home plate umpire. So Hunter Bass will be our leadoff in the 5th as I toggle over to first baseman Blaze Ballard. Just misses low and outside as we got a pitching duel going on here tonight. 2-1 in the hit column. 0-0, 8 zeros for 4 innings on the board. Swing and a miss, pop the mitt. Boy, that has some giddy up on it.
He reached back for that one.
It had a little something, little extra mustard on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jammer from the windup. Says, here it is, hit it if you can. Just misses outside. No chase with 2 strikes from Blaze Ballard. Good take, actually.
Ballard looks like Bagwell in the box.
He does. And a 2-strike cut there. Stays alive as he fouls that back.
It's like a curveball there.
Well, them numbers are kind of small, don't you think, on Columbia's jersey?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no size it's supposed to be. Just seems small for traditional baseball jersey. Good effort by the on-deck batter.
Him and the coach are fighting. Fighting for the foul ball. All right, 2-2 here. Where do you go?
Man, you got to love the intensity. I mean, even the on-deck guy's trying to catch the foul ball off the screen. And that miss is low and outside in the dirt.
If it was banana ball, wouldn't that be an out if he caught it?
Yeah, I haven't read the rules in the Savannah Banana League, but in Sandlot ball where I grew up,
Yep.
It's an
I think
out,
if they catch it,
off
it's
the pole, off the house, it don't matter. If you can get to it before it hits the ground,
it's an out.
It's an out.
Yep.
We had some people, I didn't know it, but they were in Sugarland about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that. That'd have been I heard that ticket was tough to get. Top of the zone, just misses.
Chatter.
3-2 walk.
Little play up the middle.
So it's a second baseman, Fred Kirshner. So that's a leadoff base runner.
Yes, sir.
Making sure I got my score sheet. So here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity for the Roughnecks, and the odds in the press box up here is betting on parlaying on sacrifice. Square and bunt, and that gets away from Pierce on the inside pitch, and Columbia is able to move the runner up to second without giving an out away, as that pitch was way on the backhand side and running away from Pierce. And boy, Pierce saved so many 90-feet advances in the ball game. A catcher just gets exploited because he gets hundreds and hundreds of opportunities to make a mistake.
Yeah, he did. Get him.
And to throw a second,
Got
that's
him.
going to be an out.
He's out. Yes,
And a
sir.
Collision on the tag.
Good job, Pierce.
Better luck next time.
At today.
Beautiful play. Collision there, too, between shortstop and base runner.
As Hurt was coming in for the catch and the tag, it was a collision, and the big first baseman, Ballard, he ain't no little guy.
No.
That's big.
Great job of holding on to the baseball. And
Well, how many times
That
Pierce
tag.
has picked runners? I'm picking a runner off a second. That's
Telling you.
not easy.
That's West Falls area there.
That's right. That's right. You an elite company, and that pitch is low, and we still, as count goes to 3-1, as we still hyped up about Pierce's.
yeah, those are game-winning plays right there.
That's right.
Come on now.
That was a 2-6. I'm gonna highlight that play because at the end of this ball game, there's gonna be all sorts of things that has something to do with that. So back-to-back walks. As Pierce is gonna have a conversation with his pitcher. I'm an old catcher that had a decent pop time, and I can't say that I picked many runners off a second.
No.
That's the second or third one he's got.
Yes. You know, I mean, the runner needs to put himself in harm's way, for one.
Yep.
You know, You know, that's not easy to do. You got to throw that ball roughly 120 feet before that guy gets back 10 feet. And a backhand and a glove toss by Hope. Good play by Hope Blessing, and not quite able to squeeze it was
Got a little fancy.
hurt. Boy, that was a smooth play by Hope Blessing.
Yeah, great job fielding it. Just couldn't quite get the flip.
Hope did about as good as you could do with it.
Yeah, he did.
And it was kind of at the ankles of Hurt and just wasn't quite able to reach it. 1 out, 2 on, threatening.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, sir.
And a check swing on strike 1. Whew, back in my days as a youth coach, that would get me kicking the ground. A check swing on strike 1. I'd be like, come on, man, you gotta be swinging at something you want on strike 1, or don't swing at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be your pitch or let it go. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Tied up at 0. Roughnecks are threatening, and that miss is low. As Jammer's ball strike count ratio is climbing toward 50-50 with 2 walks on the inning. Swing and a miss, and there was a fastball at the belt right down the heart of the plate.
Tell you what, he's not scared to reach back and let it fly.
That's a challenge me pitch, and every now and then you got to do that.
Absolutely. Put a little zippity zip on it.
Let that batter know, look, I got you. Here's the 2-2 big pitch right here for Jammer, and fights it off. Gocher staying alive, the 9-hole, Major Marshall on deck. We definitely don't want to allow Columbia to score here as the Bulldogs, and you really won't want the top of the lineup to come up. So these next 2, as that's fouled out of play, a 6-pitch at bat for the 8-hole Gocher. Been a tough inning. Tough inning for Jammer. Lots of pitches this inning. It's at 52 altogether, but this particular inning. And way high. Full count. 21 pitches in on the inning and 53 on the game.
How many?
21 on the inning, and I got 53. I don't know what y'all got on the pitch count.
Oh, we don't have a pitch count.
Oh, okay. And that's a high ball. That's 3 walks on the inning.
Corners up. Double play depth up the middle.
And that's going to bring Coach Howell out. The 9-hole coming up with the bases loaded. So only a double play. Only a double play stop the top of the order from coming up.
That's it.
So I'm sure some of that conversation was strategy, but some of it was probably a pep talk.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Jammer needs a breather. Might have should have brought a little cup of Gatorade or something. Yeah. Because he's over 20 pitches on the inning with 54 on the game. I mean, he's dang near half his pitches are in this inning.
Little 5-hour energy.
Yep.
Infield pulled in for the Dogs. 9-hole at the plate. And that's up. One of the signs of a fatigue is leaving the ball up.
Yeah.
And at 20-plus pitches this inning. Swing and a miss.
It's like Bulldogs got action in the bullpen.
So it's like shooting the free throws late in the game when your legs are getting tired. You just got to overemphasize them legs, overemphasize that stride to keep that ball down. Here's the 1-1. And that's outside.
Don't walk him.
Who is that warming up?
Hard to tell.
I can't tell. I'm gonna guess maybe Wilkerson and foul straight back as that pitch was probably outside Black. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the infield in, a double play is practically impossible other than the line drive. So a play will be at the plate or a strikeout. Here's the 2-2.
Oh.
Way high. Good job, Bob Pierce.
Yeah, phenomenal catch right there.
Yeah, it was.
Saving a run.
Highlight that catch by Pierce.
All right, full count. You go fastball, curveball.
Fastball.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm going to rear back and challenge him.
I would say fastball in terms of this textbook, but I would be whatever my pitcher's throwing. And that's fouled out of play.
Tell you what, though, he's not missing it by much, though.
But I'd make the 9-hole hit the ball.
Yeah, no doubt. You don't want to walk here.
You can't walk the 9-hole, the top of the order on deck, bases loaded, and if he gives up a hit with the infield pulled in, so be it. Fights that off. 7 pitch at bat.
Tell you what, though, he's working quick.
4, 8, 15 pitches to the 8 and 9 hole.
Wow.
I call that the game inside the game. You know, you can kind of only take that little bit of a beating so long. Kind of like jabs to the body in a boxing match, and then here comes the
There it is.
pop up to the right side, and Greenberg getting underneath that and having trouble with the wind, makes the catch.
He's tagging.
And the tag up and the throw to the plate.
Oh!
And the short hop is on the back side of the plate. And the run scores. That's Kirshner. Sack F9.
Tell you what, though, you got to tip your cap to Greenberg because that ball was moving up in that jet stream.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, that wind kept blowing. He ended up catching that in foul territory.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And at the last second, when that ball gets to its pinnacle with this strong wind and the energy is gone, the wind really takes it over. So at that point of the flight, it looks like it's coming down in a certain spot, but it's really going to come down about 3 feet downwind of that spot. And that's 14. That's going to be Wilkerson. Wyatt Earp.
It's like Jammer went to second.
So Wilkerson came
And Jammer,
blessing for
yeah, Jammer will go to second. And
Full Holt blessing out.
yeah,
Wilkerson, a sophomore?
Yes. So is Jammer.
Yeah, so both these pitchers tonight, sophomores.
Lots of youth.
I don't think there's a senior on the field.
yeah, I don't think so. I don't know all of them's class, but I don't think any of
They're all juniors and sophomores.
Pierce is a junior. He feels like a senior because he's been playing
Yeah.
since a freshman.
He's
The shot of Wyatt Earp right there.
So that gave 2 outs with Greenberg's catching foul territory. Gutsy play, you know, if you're down, you're probably not running.
Yeah.
But late in the game, 0-0.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go.
You know that's at the high school level. That's the play.
Mm-hmm. Especially seeing, too, how he had to go off balance to make the catch.
Make
you
the
know.
catch.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to force the hand of the defense, and you know Greenberg's got the arm.
Right.
And it kind of short hop Pierce, and it was kind of to the back
Backside of the
back
plate.
side of the plate.
Yeah.
So at that point, Pierce becomes a backstop really, because if it gets by him,
2 runs.
the next
could-
guy's possibly coming in.
Yep.
And the only chance there was a catch and a tag.
Right.
It was probably an out if that ball's on the
Inside.
front side of the plate.
Yep.
If Pierce was able to handle it, but that short hop's tough. Short hop's tough on a catcher.
Yep.
That mitt's not like a first baseman's mitt.
No, exactly.
It's not designed for a short hop coming in 90 plus from the outfield. Top of the order, infield playing back with 2 outs. Roughnecks up 1-0. Runners on the corner for the lefty Coker. First pitch high and outside. And I'm sure Roughnecks are kind of tasting the the chummed up water a little bit, you know. And, good question from a text message just came in. In that situation, do you let the ball drop in foul territory? And
I'm not sure if he knew it was foul. I think he thought it was, because it started drifting. I don't know if he knew where the line was.
Right. Oh, and that's going to be a hit by pitch.
Was it foul?
I think he called it in foul territory.
He did.
I just saw him having trouble judging where it was.
Yeah.
When it started dropping, Ken, with no more energy in it, it started moving. It started moving hard toward the right field foul. So hit by pitch, bases loaded. No harm there.
Yeah.
What Wyatt needs to hear, what somebody needs to tell him, or he needs to tell himself. No harm done there.
Nope.
Now you got to force it every base. Wherever the infielder catches the ball, he can touch the base, get the easy out.
That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
You come in relief in a big ball game, one pitch gets away from you. Bases weren't loaded. So all Wyatt's got to do here is refocus and go after the 2-hole Brian Craig. Breaking ball high and in. Now a hit by pitch would be damaging.
That's it. Yep.
Not as potentially not as damaging to the last batter. Here's the 1-0. Strike call inside at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Roughnecks scored the first run of the ball game in the top of the 5th. Breaking ball, catches the inside part of the plate. Nasty.
Yeah. Beautiful pitch right there. Started inside and broke across.
Yeah, it's hard for a batter to lock in on that pitch and think it's going to be a strike. You give up on that pitch early.
Mm-hmm.
Long look by Wyatt Earp. One of the cool name kids. And a well-hit ball to gap. Timmy Shepard on his horse, and that's going to pierce the gap to the wall. That's going to clear the bases. This is a track meet. Brian Craig going to third, and the relay throw will be run in, not thrown. And the Roughneck fans going crazy. Triple, 3 RBIs. And I'll say, yeah to the Roughneck fans. Listen, I said the hit by pitch wasn't no harm, no foul. Now it's an extra run. That's all possible. But from a strategic standpoint,
yep,
that you wouldn't draw up a hit by pitch there, obviously.
Right.
But if it happens, it's not
exactly.
It's not a nail in the coffin. Now you come back and you give up a triple or then it becomes more painful.
Exactly. It's like you're saying, it creates more opportunities for outs.
It does. It actually does. In some cases, you might even intentionally walk. If it was the 7th inning or something, you might intentionally walk right there.
Yep.
You might and you might not, but it wouldn't be a wrong strategy to do it. Let's see if I got my score sheet right. 4.
Brandon Stewart on the mound.
Oh.
Brandon Stewart coming in to pitch. So Dogs got their hands full when they come in to bat in the 5th.
Yeah. A lot of work to do.
And let's see where we at in the order. We 8th in the order, 8, 9, and 1. So Bass, Blessings. I guess I didn't see where everybody went in the outfield.
I didn't notice either.
So we know Shepard's still in center.
Jammer's on second, right?
Yeah. That's Cole. Is that Cole in left?
Cole's in left.
All right.
Blessing came back in the ballgame, looks like.
Blessings at third.
Yes, sir.
So the starter re-entered. So I guess Wyatt came in for Blessing, and Blessing re-entered.
Gotcha.
So Blessing hit second in the 5th. Eighth batter of the inning for the Roughnecks. Catcher Peyton Johnson. And that just misses outside and low. Do y'all have pep rallies for spring sports?
Every now and then we have like a GATA rally, but we don't have them like every single week. But
I was thinking with the crosstown, cross river rival, if anything like that was done today. Call strike 1-1 to Peyton Johnson. Boy, that just misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Johnson flew out to center and got a single last time up. That breaking ball spins him around and comes back in for a strike. Boy, that's nasty. Johnson can't believe that, and neither can the Roughneck fans.
That was nasty.
Roughneck fans are not liking that call.
Fights that one off.
And it was more Peyton Johnson that made it look like a not good pitch to the Roughneck fans.
Yeah, you're right.
By twisting and getting out of the box when that ball had a lot of break on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, all 2s. Off the end of the bat to shortstop, fielded cleanly, and a throw in the dirt and picked by Bass. Nice pick by Hunter Bass. Strand a base runner, but not before Roughnecks put 4 on the board. So what was a 0-0 pitching duel has now become a 4-0 ball game. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs coming to bat. 8, 9, and 1 in all to do up.
Those runs scored off of what? 1 hit that inning?
Let's see.
1 hit,
the
2 hits?
first one scored off of the pop fly out here, and then the other 3 scored off of 1 hit.
Right, but I think the hits were 2. The hit count was 2-1 before that inning, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got 2 hits on my score sheet this inning. So let me see. We started off walk, then a single by Thrasher.
Okay.
Thrasher, you gave him a hit on that?
I gave him a hit. Where did it go?
Court second base. He when he pitched it to
Oh, it went up the middle, and he tried to get the runner. He tried to get the runner at second. He didn't get nobody out.
I call it fielder's choice.
Yeah, a fielder you usually got to get somebody out. But anyway, I called it a hit.
Gotcha.
I'm not an official scorer, so but typically if you don't get somebody out and it wasn't a blatant like an error, like he bobbled, threw it away or something like that, he had no play at first. He wasn't.
No, he didn't.
He wasn't going to get a runner out at first, and then he wasn't able to get the guy out at second. Now, if it had threw it to second and the second base and the shortstop bobbles it or drops it as an error, but yes, I called it a hit for whatever that's worth.
Outside of that, it was just the
triple to the wall.
Yeah,
that's a no doubter.
Yeah.
We had a couple walks.
Yeah.
Yes, we had
2 or 3, right?
three out of the first 4 batters walked.
That
hurt you.
And Pierce picked one of them off.
That helped.
He erased one of them.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got Bass up to bat.
And that's a call strike to Bass. One of the cool name kids, Hunter Bass. That's kind of like Friday. That's... The elementary school today was Thursday was called Friday.
Friday.
Who's this? Mr. Fuller tuning in to the Gator Network saying, "Let's go Dogs." Absolutely. Subscribe, hit the bell, all the good stuff that Chase Doyle says.
Hit the bell. That's right.
And you'll get notifications.
Yes.
When the Gator Network comes on live, and it's not limited to just sports.
Nope. We did NHS, and next week we might be doing chicks at the
Yeah,
elementary.
maybe doing chicks hatching.
By the way, Mr. Rowlett. No,
Hey, that's whoa, that's a little more than chatter right there.
Yeah, that's
that was a hollering.
That's some angry chatter.
That's almost injection territory as one of the
Hurry up, Hunter Bass! Hurry up!
ground ball eats up third baseman and he
Safe.
sticks with it, and safe is the call.
Nice.
Beautiful.
lead off Bulldog base runner. So for the record, Mr. Setzer, I'll put an error down. Mr. Setzer is the toughest scorekeeper on a hit. If you hit 250 and he's the scorekeeper, yeah,
It's
doing
a true
something.
250.
yeah, your name might be Teddy Ballgame or something like that, you know.
Oh, we got some bunt. Pull back.
I always feel like they judge me hard, so I'm going to judge them.
The voice of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you get the rite of passage. Mr. Setzer calls it the rite of passage.
That's it.
He said back in his day, and it was the scorekeeping back then was a lot harder. That misses for 2 balls to Blessing. And they used to try back in the 70s. They used to try to sacrifice bunt toward third. Let's see, and almost threw that away in the right field.
Good job. Did his job.
Little small ball.
So a sack, 5-3. It's like scorekeepers have to judge if the average position player would have been able to make that play.
Yeah.
And you know, if you watching Ozzie Smith all day long, and you start thinking everybody's supposed to make plays like that,
Yeah.
you know, it's never a hit.
He makes every play look easy, doesn't he?
Right. And that's fouled out of play down the right field line. Is that hurt in the box?
Yes.
And there's a well hit ball to right and fighting it but making the catch. Boy, and a bad throw on the relay, and Bass reads it and moves up 90 feet. So that's going to go. Man, so would you call that a sacrifice, or is that on the error, on the throwing error?
That's an error.
Because he's not going till that ball is misrelayed. So F9 for Hurt. He almost gets a sack out of it. But Bass gets in the scoring position for Rook Sanford. Outside Black may be in the river, and Peyton Johnson's pulls that back in to get the call. And Lowe, 1 ball, 1 strike to Rook. Another cool name, kid, Rook.
Rook. Yeah, I like that. Rook Stanford. Taught him in 5th grade.
Jam shot, and that's fouled out of play. Rook down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peyton Pierce on deck with 2 outs.
All right, let's get a run here. Chip it away.
That's it.
A 2-strike approach there as Rook just about took that out of Peyton Johnson's catcher's mitt. Not going to put it in the hand of the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Dogs 90 feet away.
Oh,
And that gets away from the catch.
There we go.
And Hunter Bass. Well, how about that for some base running for Hunter Bass?
excellent. And that's what heads up base runner will get you right there. Pass ball, you're in position to score.
You know, he got that 90 feet from second, and that's where that run was really from reading that relay
That's
throw
it.
to right.
Absolutely.
All 2s for Rook Sanford. Here's the pitch, and fights off another inside. And I got 76 pitches on the night for Thrasher.
How many can they pitch?
100 and
10?
something.
110?
Yeah, right around there. I don't know the exact rule, but it's I think that's very close, if not the exact number.
Okay. I feel like I've heard that before, but I wasn't positive.
Well hit ball to right, drifting to the foul territory line, and good play in right. by Grant Thrasher, catching brother Tate Thrasher's pitch. F9 as Rook took that ball deep in the right.
Yeah, he sure did. Make good contact.
That's a strong kid to hit the ball
Absolutely.
that far opposite field.
Yeah.
Is he a sophomore as well?
He's a junior.
Junior, okay.
Who's a junior?
Rook Sanford. Isn't he a junior?
No, he's a sophomore.
Is he a sophomore? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking I taught him that 5th grade year, but maybe I didn't.
So
Yeah,
Dogs,
his sister.
That's who I Sydney.
junior.
That's who I taught.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sydney.
that's right. She's a year older. That's right.
Yep, yep.
so the Dogs get one back,
Yep.
4-1. Get 2 more at bats unless they scratch out some big crooked number in the 6. But 2 more chances anyway.
Yes.
We'll say it that way. The difference in the game is that 5th inning so far, Jammer got in a little bit of trouble, a few walks, and then Brian Craig blasts one to the right center field wall. And that's the difference in the game. 3-run delta right now, and that base clearing triple is the difference in the game. Oh, let me tell Mr. Foss, it's on the GATA network. So my headset seal here, just as I guess, I hate to call it a teaser, but it's kind of acting like a teaser, but trying to get people to hear it to move to the GATA network. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Where are we at in the lineup? That's Thrasher. And that's fouled straight back over the grandstands. Thrasher hit into that 4-6-3 double play, and the first inning hit one to gap in right center.
Good pitch right there.
That Shepard had ran down, and boy, tough night at the plate for Thrasher. But he's doing it on the pitching mound for the Roughnecks. K swinging, 1 up, 1 down. Well hit ball to left, and Lane Cole under it and makes the catch.
He hit that one hard. Good thing the wind's blowing in.
Yeah, off the bat, it was.
That's what I thought off the bat. When I saw Lane take a step in, I thought, oh no. But
Yeah, it's a hard hit ball. Nevertheless, we got 2 away.
Yeah, that's not the today anyway. That's not the place to hit one and try to bust one out the park with that United States flag is pointing right at us. There's a line drive just out of the reach of a jumping Hope Blessing.
Oh, Coach Riley just said on the chat, well, first she said, let's go next. But then she said, Coach Rakowitz is right, 110 pitches.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Thank you.
you go, Coach Rack.
Always good.
I've heard
to-
Ross say it.
She gets something right every once in a while, huh, Mr. Rowlett?
Well, I wouldn't say anything, but yes.
I think you get to finish the at bat also. So if you reach 110 and you got like a 1 ball, 2 strike count, you get to finish the at bat.
The batter, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got a guest appearance by no one else but Mr. Johnny Scarborough in the house.
Nice.
Didn't he work today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
2 outs, 1 on for the Next. Next lead 4-1 here in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball up and out. Brandon Stewart, third pitcher for the Dogs on the plate. Jammer led off the game and pitched through into the 5th. Wyatt Earp came in.
Nice pitch.
Breaking ball just misses. Chatter from the Bulldog faithful. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. It's a tough job when you put that protective gear on, whether to catcher or to umpire.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I would not want to be an umpire.
Lots of responsibility inside, under the hands, call ball 3.
Because whether you call ball or strike, you're going to make somebody upset.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Is it raining?
That's what it looks like. It looks like it's pouring down rain on the camera.
There we go.
Ground ball back to Stu, and underhand toss to Bass for the 3rd out.
I think it's raining.
All right, we need some hits.
Or no.
Look at the camera right here.
Yeah, it's raining for sure.
I remember when can't remember what year I was coaching. It was the first year here on this field, and they just laid the turf down 2 weeks prior to our first game. We had a big old monsoon come in.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing, seemed like 100 miles an hour, pouring down rain from every direction. Long story short, down the third base line, in between the line and the fence, there was bubbles maybe 3 feet high where that water and that wind got underneath that turf.
No way.
Oh, it was crazy.
Golly.
It was like, there had to be like 6 or 7 of them down the line. It was pretty cool.
I
That's
remember
wild.
at the old fields, whenever it would be raining, we'd have to roll that tarp out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You can see the rain on that
Hanson
shot
would be
right
like
there.
yelling at us to roll the tarp out.
Oh, yeah. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, I coached at when we were at the Louis Field and the first couple years out here at this new park.
Yeah.
And it was nice coming over here because you had to drag. But then for a while, it's kind of like, you kind of get, kind of miss dragging the infield after games.
Yeah. It ain't sprinkling.
So the Coker family is listening
Aw.
on the Gator Network.
Awesome.
Call it. See it, Wharton, right?
Yes. I actually saw him when we went to Academic UIL.
Did you?
Yeah, he was eating in the cafeteria.
There you
He's
go.
like, hey, Coach K. I was like, hey.
That's awesome.
The Pioneers. Isn't that right?
Don't ask me. That sounds right.
Talking about Maldonado, Nugget Lindsay texted me a picture where they was able to grab a signature jersey of
Nice.
Maldonado.
Cool.
I wonder if that's how you say the fat Elvis and the skinny Elvis fly out to center field.
And again, he squared that up and hit it solid, but that wind just kills it.
Oh yeah, didn't it sound great off the bat?
It did. Yeah, you can look at the rain coming in now on that shot.
Yeah. Shepard up to bat.
So we closed the window, so now we've got nice reflection. No, it's okay.
Just smile because you're on camera now.
You can see Mr. Setzer at home now.
Oh, because the PTZ camera
Yeah.
over there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it looks like the other camera came in because of the rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big hack.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Shepard.
You can raise it if you just want to do it just a little bit. You know what I mean? You can put up just a little bit.
Was
just
it was the rain coming in the press box over there? Is that?
No, I think it was the wind.
Oh, the wind.
Keep going, man. You're good.
So big cut by Shep and foul straight back.
There we go.
Is that a dog? Oh.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Might be a service dog, but breaking ball and started to swing at it and no call. Chatter.
Columbia people aren't too happy.
I don't know how that wasn't a strike.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Catcher didn't even move.
Bet he does it again. I don't know. 3-2. He may not.
The 3-2 pitch from Thrasher, swing and a miss. Round the horn, go to Roughnecks.
What grade is Thrasher? Do we know?
There's two of them.
Yeah, there's two of them.
I don't know.
One's been playing like Pierce. It's been a Thrasher, been in the lineup for a few years. Let me look something up in a second.
I can try to look it up too.
It's a good looking pitch too.
Mr. Foss is tuned in on the Gator Network. He was on, had to get him moved over. We was making some comparisons a little earlier as fly ball to right field, and Stewart.
Tate Thrasher, class of 2023. So he's a senior, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And I believe the brother's a sophomore.
He's made some good plays in right. Grant.
His name's Grant.
Yes.
Let's see if I can.
What happened to my, uh-oh.
Yeah, the brother's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Nasty, nasty. That rain just pushing in.
So Bulldogs want to get one more opportunity.
One more. Need to get three quick outs here and at least 3 runs on the bottom of the 7th.
They can do it.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Who we have Tuesday?
No, Belleville, it's non-district.
Nice
What a play right there.
What a play by Brandon Stewart.
Heck of a play.
Some of the fastest pitcher footwork off the mound I've seen from high school players has been with the Sweeny Bulldogs. Garrett Nail last year, and what you just witnessed right there by Brandon Stewart.
That was phenomenal.
I mean, I think he's at the baseball dirt at home plate when he makes the catch.
Yeah, he was right there.
I mean,
You're right.
he traveled 55 feet to make that catch.
And honestly, I think most pitchers give up on that.
Oh, daggone.
And a C&I single just goes under the glove of Hope Blessing.
Hurt was behind him, but I don't know if he lost it.
I think.
Transition.
Did it go off of him or no?
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't think it went all. I think it went under the glove of Holt, and I think that I don't know if Hurt was even able to see it.
You're correct.
And he's probably expecting Holt to catch it.
Yeah.
You know, is the first thing, and he's got no play if Holt doesn't catch it.
No.
And then when the ball shows up, it's probably like, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Nice curveball on the outside right there.
Back door. Not much lead over at first.
Yeah, opposite hand batters typically give up on that. That's like a lefty throwing to a righty, and that pitch looks 3 feet outside, and then it catches the outside black. Does not, and on strike one, you're probably not hacking it.
I wonder, is this Coker related to our Cokers?
I don't know. I have to ask.
There's an out.
And a soft pop up to third base, and top of the order coming up for the Roughnecks. I'd have to text them and ask that question, or if they're listening, they could, Tabitha or can write to me and say yes or no.
This is a young man that hit the triple earlier, correct?
Brian Craig did.
Yep.
So he's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah, he is.
Nice stop by Hunter Bass.
Yeah, beautiful play.
Yeah, he's a good athlete too. I mean, you saw him running for the triple. And I mean, as he was rounding second, it had in the park potential.
Sure.
As if they bobble that anywhere out there,
You're right.
he's scoring.
Stewart get out of that inning with less than 10 pitches.
I don't know. I didn't do a good job.
Come on, Glenn. Come on.
I did not do a good job on my score sheet.
We need a statistician. A statistician. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You spoke of Garrett Nell earlier. From what I see off social media, it looks like he's having a pretty good year here at Angelina.
Yeah. See, he's been getting stronger and stronger. He pitched a complete game. Not to take away from the complete game, it was a doubleheader, and I don't know how long JUCO's been doing this, but doubleheaders are playing 7.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
And so he pitched 7.
Yeah.
So he but that's the game. So he got a complete game because it wasn't like a mercy rule thing.
Right.
But when I went back and looked, I saw a lot of 7-inning ball games on double headers.
And I saw Pate Taz. He's having a pretty good year too.
In one of those games where Garrett got the win, I don't think it was the complete game win, but Garrett got the win.
It was like the week prior to that, wasn't it?
And Taz hit a home run.
Yep.
So yeah, the Bulldogs were well represented.
That's right.
That game.
That's good stuff.
Absolutely.
Be cool if we get a game against Angelina versus Whackjack Wharton.
They
Yeah,
played.
that'd be cool.
Oh no, that was Galveston. Mills played Colin.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Last opportunity for the Dogs, and a Texas leaguer, and this makes the catch at second base as shortstop and second baseman collide back there. Brian Craig and Fred Kirsten. Kirsten makes the catch.
Yeah, put the ball on the ground. We can't. Nothing in the air doesn't work for tonight.
One up, one down. Roughneck fans starting to taste it. You can kind of hear the cheering. But it ain't over till it's over. So Lane Cole left foul tip. I missed a couple of pitches. No, that was on Stewart. Swing and a miss. But I'm always a couple pitches short. But yeah, he's under 100.
Yeah.
So now, if we were to tie this ball game up, probably not, because that would mean not only more pitches, it would mean he got in trouble and all kind of stuff. That's a high ball to Cole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside at the belt under the hands. Call strike 3. Lane Cole has something to say about it as he walks off, and umpire made a little gesture toward him. That was Cole was probably right at the threshold of crossing the line. Not exactly sure what he may have said.
I was thinking maybe he said Happy Easter. Walking.
Yeah. Ball 1 to Bass. And a soft liner, 1 hopper to
That'll do it.
first base, and that's the ball game.
Man, you thought they won the World Series.
Yeah, and that's their coach acting like that.
Yeah.
Out. A 3 unassisted for the final out. A very, very good ball game through 4. 1 inning. You know, you hear pitching coaches, you hear coaches all the time just throw strikes, and not to put all this on Caden Jammer, that's not what I'm about to say, but you walk 3 people in the inning. I mean, you know, you're kind of like a bloop and a blast away from something big happening.
That's it.
And
What they say?
Columbia Roughnecks is obviously a good ball club. I mean, they sit in top of the district for a reason.
Yep.
And the first half of the game, this was anybody's ball game.
Yep.
This turned into really being a one inning game.
Truly did. Yep.
It's hard to defend a walk, let alone
Yeah.
2 or 3 in the same inning.
That's right.
Yeah, I think 3 out of 4 batters that inning was a walk.
Yep.
Pierce erased one of them
Yes,
with
he
a
did.
great pickoff at second base.
Yeah.
And I got a few little text messages about that discussion about the fielder's choice being a hit or not being a hit.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'd be something to probably Google on some website somebody wants to really know. My opinion, if there was no error, meaning that you made the attempt to get the guy out at second base and you didn't get him, but there was no error, and you couldn't have got the batter runner out, then it's a hit. Now, if the throw would have been bobbled or any kind of error, whether it's the the lead runner or whatever, then it would be a fielder's choice. But Mr. Setch and I was talking about that, and a couple of folks listening was texting me about their interpretation of the fielder's choice. But anyway, another fun time with the Gata Network.
Yeah.
Not the final results we was hoping for. Dogs get their 3rd loss in district, but they're still in that top 4, which gets you in the postseason.
Yep.
What we talked about in the beginning of the game, we see these guys continue to grow. This is a young,
very young.
Young team, and they play in. What you do see at a 4A, and this school being a really small 4A, guys playing multiple positions like Hope Blessing and Lane Cole, and those guys move around a lot, and so it's hard to really get to master that position. But they're still out there making the plays. I mean, a beautiful double play.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Lot of good.
Lots to grow on. Lots to grow on and build upon. I agree.
You know, and so you just make it to postseason and continue to improve every game, and you never know what happens. Look at the March Madness happened at the collegiate Division I level.
Yeah, March Madness was crazy this year.
You know, so you just got to get there.
That's
it. And the boys just got to continue to believe in themselves. And like we talked about Wyatt earlier, when the hit by pitch, if you come up and you're able to get Craig to not give you a blast to the right center field wall, you're able to get out any kind of way.
That's it.
And it worked.
It's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, right. Yep. You know, so hats off to Brian Craig.
Yeah.
You know, he showed up big in that opportunity. Y'all often hear me say good baseball is good baseball, doesn't matter what uniform you're wearing.
Absolutely.
And Brian Craig showed up.
He did.
And
came up with a clutch hit.
Well, a lot of times when you're playing a good team, it just comes down to that one at bat, that one inning that swings the whole thing open.
You know, and in football, if you give up turnovers or eventually a good team's gonna capitalize, and you miss your free throws, you get in foul trouble in basketball, a good team's gonna capitalize. And,
that's right.
And Bulldogs kind of the victim of that tonight. But a lot of good baseball. We saw on both sides, and this is the last meeting of these two this season anyway.
Well, we never know what the playoffs will bring.
Yeah, right. Wherever you seed, you might find yourself running each other in the 3rd or 4th round, I guess, is possible.
Yeah, the girls did last year in the regional final.
Yeah, and a few years ago we did that with Columbia with the I don't remember if it's the 18 boys, maybe the 19. I don't think it was a state championship run, but it could have been.
Yeah.
And it was weird. It was like the 4th round or something. When you're looking to be traveling halfway across the state, you back here in your hometown.
Yeah.
I think 2012 we played the Roughnecks in the regional finals too over at Beewood. So never say never.
That's right. That's right.
Never say never.
That'll be a good. If we meet again, that'll be a good thing. That means you
made a long run.
That means you're making a run. So
deep run.
I don't know who we play. I ain't got the schedule in front of me, but next game will be Tuesday.
Belleville, it's non-district.
Oh, a non-district game against Belleville home?
No,
over there, okay.
I believe they're ranked in the state top 10, I believe.
Yeah, they're good. I saw them in the hit and run tournament. They were
a good program.
They were pretty good. And
that's the district we meet in the first round of playoffs.
That's on a Tuesday night?
Meadville, Belleville.
I think so.
Yeah, see.
That's a road trip on a Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Tuesday night, y'all tune in to back on Always Think Baseball, and we'll have the audio from Belleville. And
I think we're back here the 18th.
Something like that, yeah.
I think that's the next home.
Okay.
And that'll be the last one.
Yeah, Lamarck. It'll be the last home game.
And I'm going to go to the Gata Network. I'm going to do like what Chase says. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to hit the bell, so you folks do that as well.
Do that as well, yep.
And I'm going to post that link on
Always Think Baseball
on my page.
Awesome.
Yeah, to make this a little simpler.
Yes.
If opportunities like tonight come up again.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, we'll be back with you. Yeah, we'll be back with you. I think it is the 18th, something like that, here at home. And then hopefully we'll be with you in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Yeah, those are definitely fun. All of it's fun, but the playoffs get in. It just gets amplified.
Yeah, absolutely.
It amplified. So the Bulldogs lose it 4-1. We're gonna sign off. The Gata Network, Coach Wade, Coach K, Mr. Roulette.
Appreciate it.
Glenn Pomeron, adios.
Y'all have a good night. Got it.
Got it.
Y'all rocked it.
Appreciate it, Glenn.
Actually, yeah, same here. Somebody said
I guess I'll see you
Yeah,
Saturday.
see you Saturday.
Yeah. Hopefully the rain.
I don't think I hated on